It's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Firebird Brewing Company and it's a bottle of their Noble IPA coming in at 5.5% ABV. There's a look at the label. There's the bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Interesting label on the back here. Interesting read. Not much of a head on this one. Little bit of carbonation rolling up the glass. Golden in colour. Very clear. Unfiltered, or sorry, a filtered beer should I say. Let's get the aroma. Lemon and lime. Could only come from the Noble hop, couldn't it? The good old Styrian Golden. Lemon and lime. Really interesting aroma on it. The reason why I'm kind of smelling it and digesting it so much is they talk about how IPAs used to be, and I want to. There's a word on New World IPAs on the back of the label as well. So I want to just enjoy this for a moment and then dive in. Cheers. Wow, that is very good. That is very good. This brewery, this Firebird Brewing Company, have I quite like their beers, to be honest. Well, I more than quite like their beers. I really like their beers. I like the way they've set up as a brewery. They've set up in style, Weiss beers, Pilsners, IPAs, kind of your more very good but traditional styles. This is an old school, old world IPA. And it's full of lemon and lime and biscuity and bready notes and easy drinking, 5.5% ABV, nice carbonation, a little bit of a tickle on the carbonation on the palate. But very well balanced beer. Biscuity, bready up front, followed by lemon and lime and bitterness on the back end. It's lovely. It's really lovely. Okay, let's read you that label then. Make a change from grapefruit, orange aroma, New World IPAs. And go Noble. Brewed with traditional UK hops and more than a smidgen of the arch noble Styrian Goldings from Slovenia. This is IPA as the original IPA brewers meant it to be. Enjoy the big malt hit and fabulous floral, lime, aroma and taste. It really is. The lemon and lime comes through in abundance. But it kind of shows you, doesn't it, that, yes, Styrian Goldings, Slovenia hop. It shows you, even though this is a traditional beer, a traditional IPA, probably from a couple of hundred years ago, not same recipe, but something very kind of similar, yeah? A little bit vague, but we kind of know because of brewers' logs and stuff. It just shows that even back then, a few hundred years ago, we were experimenting with Slovenian hops. As we do, say, fast forward 200 years, we've been experimenting for the last 20 years with American hops and all these New World hops from New Zealand and Australia, and it's fabulous. It's fabulous that we're still able to invent and reinvent a style, and it's great because beer is still changing all of the time. This is a typical example of this. 200 years ago, this would have been your Cascade or your Mosaic or your Simcoe hop or your Nelson Sauvin hop. Slovenian hop. They would have been raging about it. They would have been hashtagging it on Twitter. Or whatever form of stuff they did back then. But yeah, it was all the rage. It's all happened before. Of course, the first I come across all of this kind of history stuff was with a man called John Keeling. I had a chat with him at the Cardiff Great British Beer Festival back in 2011, I think 6 years ago now. We had a chat and we were talking about all of these exciting new beers with lots of hops in, and he turned to me and he said, it's all happened before. He said, it's happened a couple of 100 years ago, it's happening again now. He said it's been a long cycle, but this cycle of excitement for beer is finally kind of back, and yeah, it's not new, it's all been there before. But yeah, a fabulous beer, fabulous beer. Easy drinking, nicely carbonated, biscuity bready, lemon and lime hops on the back end. It's good. It's a good beer. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. I think it could have probably had maybe a little bit more of a head on it. I probably would have given it an 8 out of 10 then, but lacked a bit of head, lacked a bit of carbonation, but 7 out of 10, still a good rating for this beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.